All right. So anyway, what we left off with was we took out the Arvasi up here, and then they had this kind of rogue army running around, their remaining army. And then we saw that the Celtici went to war with Lusitani. And it looks like they've actually taken Iberia. I didn't remember that happening. That's a bit of a problem. Because people were saying like, oh, it'd be perfect to go then kill the Celtici, gain favor with the Lusitani, and leave it at that. Now maybe we could just liberate this or something if we do. So the goal was to just go for this. Obviously it was part of our province. And then people were, I was going to leave Iberia, but people were like, no. These guys are at war with the Lusitani. They're perfect for like, you know, an opportunistic jump in and just take them out and solidify that province and then bounce. So we just got done dealing with the rebellion over at Boston. We're bringing our fleet back and our army. And these two armies are going to link up and go to Iplacia. That was the idea originally.
For you, my lord.
I live to serve the mighty Carthage. Easy into port.
Alright, sorry, I was just checking public order. So public order is coming up all across the board. Libya is getting way better for public order. So is this. So we got ourselves out of the problem. Yeah, I remember now as well. Got ourselves out of the problem of this. We had an extra pip that was causing us problems. Now the 8 public order problem that we were getting is gone. Okay, so we should have a spy up here. Yeah, he's here. Gonna head back.
Carthage.
See what's going on at the Vitonis. There's the Arvasi army. There's the Vitonis. We're not at war with the Vitonis, but that's what I plan on doing while they're weak.
Be praised.
Man, it would be awfully tempted to go for them right now, but we'll just move forward a little bit with this army. And then this one can get on land. Interesting army. I'm gonna bring these guys up. It's a little risky, they're a little low on health, but these are the only guys that can actually kill them. We're not at war with these guys yet, so I'm gonna risk it, and we're gonna go patrol stance with both of them.
I don't care how tired you are.
And maybe we'll do some. I don't think we need to recruit.
My lord.
Actually, yeah, we should recruit, but we should get rid of. Let me merge them. Merge these.
Our lord needs good fighters.
Okay. We're really low on cav in that army. What about this one?
We fight for you, my lord.
Oh, we got a bit more in that one. Okay, good. Alright, I think that's it then. Just want to be sure. Can we tax this area? Should we tax this area? No, I'm gonna let the public order rise just one more turn. And the same with down here. Okay. Ah, governors and agents. That's the last thing then to move. So we had her checking out Rome. Yeah, just stay down here actually.
Lady Tanit, bless our journey.
See, that's the problem. You know, we're at war with that, and I can only make 2 armies, and they've got a lot. And my fleet's over here now. In fact, we need to maybe. Yeah, because we're going to be sitting in Iberia for a while. So let's bring that fleet around right now. Because you don't want those transports making it to the mainland. And we'll build one more ship. We need to build one of the big ones. It's pretty much all our money.
My lord.
Okay.
My words are yours to direct.
But before we leave Iberia for good, for a while anyway, so to go deal with Rome, people were saying that you should take out the Vitonis, or I was going to take out the Vitonis, and people were saying that I should take out the Celtici because they're at war with the Lusitani. Sorry, bear with me. So that's interesting. I don't remember them taking this, but they obviously did. Maybe they always had it. I don't know. But it is a nice opportunity to stab them in the back just because we happen to be here. But every war is every battle, it's a risk. If we lose it, that's a massive setback. If we lose against Jackie in any battle we might have to fight. So we want to be dead sure that we're going to win it when we start that war. And then we can just get on our boats, head over here, and fight Rome. Now the question is, how are we going to approach Rome? We could go in here into Acragas and push down to Syracuse to take Syracuse out because they waged war on us as well. Really solidify Sicily with our ally here. Or we could go up north, go to Arretium and head down to Rome. Maybe liberate Arretium just so we have a base of operations and then take out Rome because they have a special recruitment thing here where they get 2 extra units. It means they just get to basically... Because the problem is if we were killing legions down here, they will just raise a legion in like a full stack in about 3 turns. So it's just, we're never going to beat... And they don't have population, you know, so we're just like never going to beat that. So I think the best course of action is to go from the north to go straight for the heart. If we can. The problem with that is you siege that for 1 or 2 turns and then you have big problems. So it might be wise to use our fleet to take Acragas, create a distraction down here, get their armies coming down this way, send our armies up north and come down if they're a little bit less defended. That's my goal. Rome isn't getting any stronger. No, Rome aren't going to get stronger unless they lose an army, right? That's why I think we should attack up north. But I would be worried that somehow they do get across. Like they could probably build a fleet. They had a fleet before. They just don't seem to have one now. Like a main fleet. So, you know, that's something I worry about. Is like, well, what happens when... Here's their fleet here. What happens when this gets to 20? You know, and I don't have a fleet big enough for that. And then I have to fight Jackie at sea. That's the fear. Go ahead and kill this guy. Any reason we shouldn't? Really? Oh, I guess he'll just back off anyway. There's a Syracusan fleet as well to worry about. Now, are they allied? I don't think they are. Rome and Syracuse. No. Okay. It's a little worry off my plate. I'm just gonna chill here for now. And I might recruit more depending on our financial... Oh! Well, didn't expect that. Celtici have taken out the Vitonis. So they're in a 2-front war. That was well unexpected. They're now at war with the Lusitani, the Aravasi, and the Vitonis, and all of those have armies all around this area. They aren't. I thought they were allied because they had armies out here.
Serve. On the move. Lady Tanit.
So they're at war with these guys. They're at war with these guys, but there's nothing left of them. Very tactical move on their part. Well, there's probably no garrison here. Yeah, it's basically dead. So I think to gain favor with the Lusitani, I think we'll advance on them. I think it seems like we have the opportunity to do so. They got 1 army, we got 2, right? Should be able to reach their town. Don't think they have another army, unless they have one over in the west. Lusitani kind of like me. Yeah, so let's try that. Okay, cool. We can reach with both armies as well. Alright, seems like then... Seems like here we go. Nice full stack. Decent troops. Leader of the Grey. Grey family. Which one is that? Barkids. Messi. Don't want him to die. That would be pretty bad. But I do want him to win. Just keep in mind that Lusitania are down to 1 city as well. That's a great point. They had that one, didn't they? No, they don't. We're never going to get done in Iberia, are we? Because then we're going to go for here. And people will be like, oh, go for here. I would love it if they did come out and take this back while we were taking the other 2 towns. God damn it. Alright, let's go.
I live to serve the mighty Carthage. None will escape.
That's what I like to see.
Cower before our might. Baal Hamun be praised.
Please don't get ambushed. Whatever you do.
I would travel many miles for Carthage. Attack!
Okay. Start liberate. I'm not liberating any of these. Not in Spain. We own this part of this province. If we ever contest the province, I'm not going to do that. Would be nice to get the money, but no. Keep having rebellions here anyway, so
At your command.
just leave it. All right, cool. So we took pretty minimal losses. Next up is Kartuba, and seeing if they have an army anywhere,
And then
which I
go.
don't think they do.
Scouting ahead, my
Ready
lord.
for orders.
But we'll just get moving.
Baal Hamun be praised.
We're also at war with the Aravasi, so I mean it's not really a threat, but something to be aware of. And then with the amount of mercenaries around here, all it takes is them raising an army and hiring up, you know, the Celtici here to provide an issue. Okay, so nice, easy cap. I'm just thinking, what's the best way to get down here? Take the road, right? Okay. Yeah, we'll just move to here then.
March. You march. Your feet bleed. You march again.
Reduction in upkeep costs and recruitment costs. Reduction in upkeep costs of fleets. Only 4%, but that might be worth it. Morale for melee infantry. Ship ram damage and stuff like that. I think that's actually really important. Alright, start focusing on that stuff then. So, can we tax that other area now? Baetica we just took a town in. It's not that bad of a public order hit, so yeah, we'll
My
do that.
lord, that is impossible.
Okay,
We fight for you, my lord. Ready for battle.
good cash. It's decent, you know, but it's only... Considering our size, it's not that good because it means that we can only ever really do 1 or 2 buildings or maintain 1 more army. But I think I'll just keep building up this fleet just a little bit. So it looks like these are all the same, but they're not. These are all different types of ships. You can tell by the health bar of the ship, really. Ship health. I'll kind of give you an indication of the size. So we've got 1 fat one here, 1 slightly bigger one here, and then some small ones. So kind of want to get like 2 more of those medium ones. These ones. They are like 1,000 each. Don't know if it's worth getting any of the Scorpion ships because they just don't seem like they're that good. We'll get some of these as well then. They're cheap at least. Just because, yeah, I think having a navy, our navy is what separates us between Rome and Syracuse and all that. So good to have it upkept. So yeah, in terms of the library, I think we were working down this chain to get that research right. There it is, 36% research. Now you only get that when you get to the end. So we'll have to build a healer and work towards it. So that's very long down the chain, but healer's good anyway. So let me see what's going on
How
at
can I serve Carthage?
Ibora first.
Setting forth in the name of
See, I think the
Carthage.
Lusitani have got this. I think they've got it. Although it would be good to have an ally.
I live to serve the
I guess we
mighty
have to go
Carthage.
through there the first time anyway. But it's winter, so we have to just walk this way for now.
Make haste, man. We fight for you, my lord. On the move, my lord.
So I'm not in any threat of being attacked, I don't think. So we can just double up the patrol
You
stance here,
march. Your
improve that
feet
public
bleed.
order.
You march again.
It's tempted to go for industry, but I think an agora would be better. Okay, so move this governor.
How can I serve you? Lady Tanit, bless our journey.
This guy's culture conversion. He's extra research rate, which is nice, but culture's more important to me.
At your service. Ready for battle.
This is our governor general, right? So let's start improving him. Empire maintenance reductions, yes. Why don't you take a Kragus with the fleet? What's the point? they'll just take it back. Because I took it with the fleet not that long ago, and well, the thing is, if I take it with the fleet, Syracuse will just come in and take it, or Rome will just come in and take it. They can walk there. So that's the reason. I could liberate it though, but then, see, I want it eventually. That's why I've kind of left it, and I think it's good bait for Rome as well eventually, because eventually I will probably drop an army there and try to hold it and take out Syracuse. So we decided this last time that it's worth liberating Panormus, but if we took Acragas, they'll just march their army down. This is what they did when they took them initially. They marched their armies down, they brought their fleets up, and took it back. We've only got a fleet to defend it. So until the full scale, and I don't want to be killing Romans, because they're just going to come back with better units. So, like, if they come down and I end up beating their armies and stuff trying to hold it, there's just no point in starting that yet. Hope that makes sense. Yeah, remember the admirals and governors. I agree. So we have, I'll go with the admirals first because we've got three free admiral slots. Can you double them up though in the same province? I guess you can. Seems like crazy amount of stacking. But I don't see why not. I guess it would be good to have an extra governor general here. Hananids. I get so confused with the different political factions. I'm the Hananids. Okay, right. Yeah, sure. He's only ambition 1, so let's get him in. Yeah. Good to have at least one.
I lived.
Okay, so that's 1, and then we can have. Then we can have Admiral, probably at Mastia, an Admiral Governor. $1,700 for that one though. They cost a lot more. I guess that's the downside. 300 upkeep. That is a lot.
Fleet reporting, my lord.
All right, let's see if I can just quickly give them.
Yes.
Do they need any items? Something for to help the town? There's just so many items here. Public order for military presence. No. Public order, morale. Yeah, let's just go with that. Whatever, it's fine. I want to kind of be just a little bit quick. All right, nothing really else for him.
Ready for orders.
What about the new guy I put in over here?
I live to serve the mighty Carthage.
Not that stuff, not that stuff. But here, maybe another public order one. 2 public order, local turn. Okay, cool. Great. I'll just leave it at 2 for now. I don't want to spend my entire treasury every time. Gav, thank you very much for the sub. I'll read that in just a sec. Oh, it feels fucking real dizzy, guys. To be honest. Oh yeah, we totally need one of these guys. We haven't had one yet. Negative 4% upkeep for all land units. Yes. So our first champion.
I live to serve the mighty Carthage.
Get him in one of those armies.
Me to do that?
Damn right, I expect you to do it. It's at 5. It's gaining 5. Okay. All right. Well, there you go. We're gaining public order everywhere, so money should just be coming up like every turn. Because the higher the public order, the more taxes and stuff. That's good. And we're on our way down to either go for Kartuba or to go for Ibora. Now, Ibora means liberation, ally. Nice to have that there. Going straight for Kartuba means we stop maybe them recruiting. So we'll see. Is that it? I think that's it. Alright, let's just end it then. Oh, we've got a new edict available. Taxes. Mastia earns quite a bit, doesn't it? Where is it? Hispania, oh yeah. Oh no, not really. Not as much as I thought. Just do growth of public order for now. Bread and games.
We got ourselves a battle.
Oh really? Oh, Egypt again.
Yeah, Egypt attacked my army. I mean, I feel like I have the edge, but you do have a lot of pikes, so...
Alright.
I see it's in your favor, even though I feel like I have the advantage. Maybe your lighter infantry counts more than my light infantry.
Yeah, I don't know. At least
Cav.
it's a reasonably similar size battle, at least.
Yeah, I'd say it's probably like a 60-40, 50-50.
3 cav units. See, the problem here is his range is going to beat me, and his cavalry is going to beat me. So what do I have? You know, it's all well and good having a pike wall, but if he can outrange me, that means I have to close the gap and engage. His pikes are probably going to beat mine. We have the same amount of units. When you've got your infantry advantage, cavalry advantage, and missile advantage. If you have 2 out of 3, you win. You know, unless he makes a big mistake. But he's a good player, so he's, you know, it's not going to happen. But I don't know what we can do, but I don't know, try to do something. All right, and I attacked you, yeah.
You did indeed, yes.
Yours to command.
Yeah, I think ultimately I just need to try to close the gap to him as quick as possible.
As you command. By your command. As you command. Ready and waiting. We await your command.
Okay.
Archers! For Egypt! Awaiting orders. Swords! They will bleed for us! Swords! Furious! Battle ready! Swords! Melee warriors! Swords! My lord!
All right.
General!
Only 4. You only had 4. The Celtic swords are very good flanking infantry. You mean the Galatian cell swords? I feel like he's going to be very aggressive with his cav.
At your service! Make ready, men! Make ready! Hey,
Alright. Any gamers in here? Get the bread. Thanks, Danny.
General!
He also has a massive stack of elephants, don't forget that. Super heavy elephants.
Double time! Orders! As you command!
If I lose, it's because I'm sick. Wait, Jackie has elephants? Yep. Got pretty thick ones. Syrian mercenary elephants. We went up against them in a previous battle where we actually beat them. We tied them down with like a cavalry and missile fire. And they do really good damage against cavalry, but we had a lot of missile cavalry like kind of running in all directions around them. That was good. And he kind of overextended them. He sent them in a bit too early, I think, and he knew it.
Ready for orders!
The Jav Cav's the kryptonite for elephants. Yeah, it's the only thing where it's like you're faster than them and you can keep kiting them away, but I think he knows now not to really let that happen.
Yours to command!
As soon as we're in range, we gotta just run, pretty much, to close the gap.
Quick march! On me! Where are the foes worthy to meet me? Your orders?
Alright, we're firing. Let's go.
We await your command. Fire! Ready. By your command. Egyptian warrior. Jesus! Ready and waiting. Jesus! Archers! Take aim.
Thanks for the. I'll read that in a sec.
Yours to command! By your command! Pikemen! Pikemen!
Commander!
Your orders! Commander!
Pikes at the
Your
ready!
orders! Form! Phalanx! Break the lines!
Ready!
Cavalry! The rears!
Ready for orders! Orders!
Yes, orders! Ready!
Stop fucking up. Stop fucking up.
Quick march! Galatians! For the Pharaoh! String archers! Swords! Orders! Heavy horse at your command! The rear! Ready for battle! Rear! Skirmishers! Forward! Ground sons of Egypt! Galatians! Aye, my lord! Archers! Cavalry! Awaiting orders! Cavalry! Swords! Orders!
Fucking gonna go well for our cav there, but I don't know what else to do.
Ready! Commander! Archers! Your orders! Ready and waiting! Ready for orders!
Ready!
Uncharge!
Ready and waiting!
To arms! Engage! Forward! Awaiting orders! For Egypt! Advance! Orders! Advance at speed! Engage!
Alright, there's a little gap there that I'm gonna try and get through, hit his missiles.
Yours to command!
Egyptian infantry! Yours to command! Understood! Orders! Pikemen!
Warriors, ready!
Ready and waiting! Pikes! We await your command! Egyptian
Orders.
infantry!
We await your command!
The rears!
Ready for orders!
Ready and waiting! Pikemen! Orders! As you command! Orders! Advance at speed! Run engage! Your orders! Orders!
Those elephants are gonna be a huge problem.
Pikes! Pikemen! Pikemen! Phalanx! Hack them down! Ready! Engage! Advance!
Ready and waiting! At your service!
Cavalry!
Orders!
Charge! For the Pharaoh's strength!
Doing really well on the middle right here.
Pikemen!
Your
By your
orders.
command! Advance! Pikes! Understood! Cavalry! Quickly now! Commander! At the double! Pike Phalanx! Yes, Commander! By your command! For glory! Roar! Skirmish cavalry! As you say! Swords! Kill! 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 Pikes! Understood! Pikes! As you command! Awaiting orders!
Ready!
And for glory! Ready! Aye! Warriors, ready!
Alright, we cleaned up the right. It's just those elephants now.
Pikes! Orders! At your service! Swords! Warriors! Awaiting orders!
Gotta watch out for that cav.
Skirmishers! Cavalry! Engage!
Your
Engage!
orders! Ready and waiting! Your orders!
Double time! For ready! Yours to command! Egyptian warriors!
Ready and waiting!
Orders! As you command! Ready and waiting! Pikes! Commander! Orders one! Advance! Ready for battle! Yeah!
Oh my god.
General! On advance! Attack the position! Charge! By your command!
Pipelines are so fucked up
To
now.
arms! Pikes! Ready for
I wonder, can I just lift these guys and try to get them out of here?
Back. Ready. Yours to command. Pikemen! At speed! Pikes! At the ready! Get out! Pikemen! Back! Back now! We await your command! At the double! Pull back! Pikes! Some orders! Forward! Orders! Ready and waiting! At your service! Commander! Break off! General! Break
Well,
off!
here come the elephants, so we better turn around.
Ready for orders, Commander! Hack them down! My lord! Commander! Orders! Get them moving! Ready and waiting! Orders! Pikemen! Your orders! Form phalanx! General! To arms!
Yeah, I think these elephants will seal the deal, to be honest.
Pikes! As you command! Melee cavalry at your command! Cavalry! We serve the mighty Pharaoh! Pikes! Yours to command! Ready! At the double! Ready and waiting! Cut the charge! Ready and waiting! Withdraw! As you command!
His cavalry's still there. Alright, I didn't even fully realize that.
Orders your command. For the Pharaoh! Strength on ready! Pikes! We await your command. For Egypt! Awaiting order. Forward! Riders at the double! For honor! Egyptian infantry! Move as you command!
Ugh.
Pull back! Ready and waiting!
Elephants are nearly dead, though.
Pull back!
Or nearly broken, I should say.
Ready for orders! Cut them down! Orders! Commander! Pikemen! My lord! For honor! Your orders!
I should use general abilities better? I don't know. Sometimes I save them until like they're absolutely needed, and then I call in the things for it. I don't know.
To orders! Ready! Melee infantry ready! Pikemen! Egyptian warriors! Advance at speed!
I just feel like whenever I flank, he just smashes me with his cavalry. Like whenever I get around behind him.
Egyptian infantry!
I think what I could have done is use my cavalry to take out his missiles a little earlier when we were actually bogged down in combat. They were kind of idling for a while.
Egyptian infantry! Pikemen! Yes, advance! On forward! Yours to command! Understood! Melee infantry! General!
Seems hectic to be able to do that. Yeah, it's just that I noticed that they weren't doing anything, and then I pulled them out, and I was like, oh, I could have pulled them out earlier, and maybe it would have went better.
Orders understood!
I keep telling these guys to step
Ready
forward.
for orders!
I'm not actually making much ground.
Pull back! Back! Commander! By your command! Egyptian infantry!
Damn, those elephants are crazy. They were on like red morale before, but now they're back up all the way.
Pikemen! Ready and waiting! To advance! At your service!
Ah, we didn't break that unit.
Withdraw! Pikemen! Orders understood! Double time! Hack them down!
His war cry as
General!
well.
Attack charge!
Oh, well, I think we still did really well, so I don't really mind. I really thought we'd lose, but you were right that the pikes actually were pretty good. Way more effective than I thought they'd be.
Back, men! Back!
So, you know, his army's going to be like heavily depleted after that, I think.
Quick march! Scrappers, ready! Ready for orders! Pull back!
Those guys are just way too good. You had one unit completely surrounded and refused to break. Yeah, that's the thing. Like, I feel like I actually did pretty well in terms of maneuvering in most of the time. Early on, anyway. First half. To the point where I was like, oh, I kind of surrounded him a few times now, and it just comes down to true quality at that point, you know?
Galatians! Warriors, move out! We await your command.
And I was constantly like, pretty constantly like telling these guys to take your step forward, you know, engage, kill. And he had 500 kills, those elephants.
Attack their position! Two up forward!
Yes, take him down. That was the best pre-reformed Seleucid cav. Nothing better you could have done. Oh, appreciate that. I think it was winnable though. I think maybe I got a little too confused when the combat was actually like down, like we got bogged down. Because it was only on reflection. Because I think, yeah, going into it, maybe assuming that I was going to win probably wasn't the best idea.
You want to triple speed it?
No, why would I want to do that?
Or to speed
It's
up?
extremely micro-intensive, Jackie, right now.
I can't believe my pikes got demolished by yours. It's not
Yeah, a few people in my chat said that was going to happen. I didn't think it would happen either.
Yeah, me neither. My elephants saved today, though, for sure.
Oh yeah, like 500 kills on those things.
Yeah. Oh, they just fled the battle, though. Yeah.
Just there, did they? That was a fun fight. We need to get rid of that replay that just says gay. Oh, you didn't have the javelins to deal with the elephants. We still let him run for his money. Yeah, I gave him run for his money. I think you're right with that. Pikes had good kills in the end. So yeah, look, he had 5 units of pikes. You guys said 4. And more. What are these? Those aren't pikes, right? They're just probably spear units. You know, our pikes did great. They did do good. I've just known those kind of golden shield pikes, I don't know what they're called, to be pretty bad. Like, it wasn't until I got these ones in our Egypt campaign that I felt like my pikes were really doing good. And yeah, I knew my cavalry couldn't get many kills, so I was just throwing them in to tie things down. I'm surprised one of them got 100 kills though. Galatians did well. Yeah, I mean, almost all the units that I had at my disposal did well. I think I underutilized cavalry, but it's just the cavalry were outmatched. So. Everyone else has 100 kills, you know, pretty much. Even most of the missiles. Happy enough with that. Happy enough with that. You know. But anyway, so they went to attack him, so that's interesting. So he lost 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 units. Okay. He lost his general. That's actually super important, depending on who that general is. We've done that a few times to him, and that's really annoyed him. But he lost his general. Nice. He lost his general, one of the cav units, a pike unit, and the cav unit, by the way, has 3 bronze chevrons. His elephants went down to half, which is pretty good. And they just lost him one of his missiles, one of the unit. Anyways, war's declared. Panormus and Rome. Oh, my ally in Sicily. Oh, and they took Acragas for themselves. Okay. Shakes it up a bit. Estani, and they're also at war with Syracuse. They might end up getting the full Sicily. They're going to be eroding my Punic culture. Alright, so we got a decent amount of money. We have our armies up here. So I was right. Iberia has been taken by the Lusitani. But we got a... Oh shit, I don't think we have early access, military access with these guys. The same enemies, so do you think that we could get it with them?
Good and noble friend, what an honor you do us. Come speak.
They're actually at war with a lot of people. I didn't really consider that. They're at war with Massalia, Aravasi, all the Celts basically. I just want access. There we go, that's good. Alright, cool. So we have access, so we can now head through Lusitani territory and go to Carthage. And we've got a decently strong army. I'm assuming we should be fine. They have a full stack garrison, but other than that... Yeah, we can just chill here maybe. Push in summer, the war season.
For Carthage! On the move, my lord.
So when it comes to war season, we'll push in. I guess there's no reason not to push in now.
We fight for
You don't get replenishment here, so why not? Cross that river.
March.
Oh, you know what? Actually, being behind the river might have been better because they could just get mercenaries and attack. But, whatever.
We fight for you.
Feeling confident. Okay, so that's the last town to take, and then we'll have a full province. We'll have Gadir, Aplysia, and Carthage. Now, with our extra money, we can still keep maybe making another admiral somewhere that we can use to get a buff. Maybe worth having one up this way. Africa's doing great. So what's the places that aren't doing good? Baetica, Beta, Mail, Numidia. We have a guy here anyway. Mauritania. That would be a nice place for one. Yeah. So we'll get a new general, part of the Yellow Gang. Raise fleet, cheapest one. Stick him in here, and then he'll level up over time, and we'll give him governor skills. All right. Oh, we're losing food now. Huh. How did that happen? Let's maybe turn off food here. Okay. Let's see what buildings we finished. Temple of Baal Hamun. I don't know how I went from 19 to -2. Yeah, I don't know. No idea. Could build a fishery here. I'm sure we can build stuff. It's just that we had a huge surplus of food, like a huge one, and now it's just gone really bad. Early spring, late spring. Nothing crazy. Dun dun dun. Roman Polybian reforms.
Oh,
a little
really?
message about it, yeah. And then it says Hellenic Theriphori reforms as well.
Oh, hello, Papa.
I think I get them as well, though, don't I? I get Thereos.
Yeah, I think you're tied to my reforms as
I
well.
think I get Thorax. I don't know if it's the same.
I think 4-ax is 140, I think, reform. Or maybe Victorias. I had 2 reforms, so it's one of those.
Right. Kempi XZXY.
It'd be interesting to see if Rome upgrade their armies or not.
I don't think so. Part of our tactics right now is just to leave them be until we're ready to take out their recruitment, because I feel like as soon as you take out an army, they'll come back with a way better one.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, we'll have to start investing into food then, I guess, again, because apparently we've eaten it all. Renata. Alright. Sacco. Now the Culture here is actually pretty good. Empire maintenance reductions. Yeah. Alright, anything else we need to do? Grab some food here while we can as well. That's the other thing, our spies probably aren't sucking up that food. Yeah, so each of them like take up like 3 or 4 food. Alright, let's end the turn. Now we can come up here and see what's going on. I want to see our Syracuse. Oh, maybe Syracuse came along and liberated that. That would make sense. Yeah, that's what they did. So they created a Kragas. Got it.
We fight for you, my lord. Ready for battle. None will escape.
76 was a disease, not a
Laying
game.
siege to the
Oh,
settlement.
that's 76.
Let them cower before our might.
I could actually just attack this right now. Just hope I don't lose units. Because this general's so weak. Oh yeah, I meant to put the champion in. Whoops. I'll do it next turn. Well, I'll do it this turn. Lost 2 cav units. Okay, not too bad. And with that ends the war in Iberia. Right in the balls.
Ready for battle.
And with a swift cut to the balls, that ends the war in Iberia.
I thought you were about to say the war in Rome. I was like, God damn.
Oh man, I wish. No, we're gonna start sending everything over there now.
Yeah, nice. So have you like befriended the Lusitani and everyone else there then?
Yeah, friends with the other tribes, and I've got 2 full provinces, so I'm happy to leave now. Okay, so situation now. Finally, after like 30 or 40 turns now, we have gotten 2 full provinces in Iberia. We're pretty friendly with Lusitani. We're pretty friendly with Gallici. We're not friendly with the Vivici, which is a bit of a worry. And the other ones are kind of neutral. We're losing food now, unless I turn off taxes here, or we just send someone out to one of these locations, maybe. I don't really have the money to do that. But yeah, so we're going to be now planning on moving this fleet. Gonna have to take a turn, will it? Yeah. Should we just send it now? We should send it now. No, we'll send it next turn after it gets the supplies. It only takes a turn back to get the supplies back. Resupply expensive. 1 food. Okay. Send your wife to deal with food. Yeah, I want to do that, but I don't think we have the money. You need a 1,000. 1,400. So I might have to just turn off public order here for 1 turn. Or taxes, I mean. It's because of this building. Not -5 food. Excuse me. Alright, is there anything else I need to do? I don't think so.
How may I serve you?
Oh yeah, we were getting food here, but we can't anymore. So this spy is kind of freed up now to do something else. Could head up north, see what's going on with the
Lady Tanit, bless our journey.
Vivici. Maybe meet some other tribes up there and get some
That
trade.
is all.
Okay, we'll just end the turn. Royalty-free music, you love it. This is what Jackie had at the start of this session today. I don't know if he's taken anything since. So he might be trying to get the peninsula. Might have gotten this one by now or something. That's what I had at the start. I guess we could fill in what we've gotten. So let's have a look at what our territory looks like. It follows the rivers, pretty much. That road actually does go out. Weird. Do we have that second river crossing? Yeah, we do. Just about. Alright, so that's what we're up to now. Syracuse want to be a client state. That's pretty tempting. Because we're at war with them. Let's do that. We can always unclient them later. Probably should have asked for money actually thinking about it, but whatever. One less problem. I wonder will that end the war with them in Panormus? Probably not, knowing Total War. So while we're here, we need to figure out what we can really make with our armies. Load them up before we go. You need to have intel on the Roman fleet. Yeah.
My lord.
I guess you're right. The mainland isn't as a big concern. They were over here. My guess is they've gone up that way, but let's look out and see. There's one of them. That's the classes 3. Now we know there's a classes 2 as well. It's just interesting to see. If they keep their fleet separated like that, oh my god, it's so good.
Fleet reporting, my lord.
Ready to take off. Alright, let's send our fleet west, because it's going to get ready to pick up the boys.
All hands to the oars.
Build the barracks in Carthage. Well, I want to build up the economy just a little bit more first. Trade with the Craggus and Syracuse. Oh yeah, let's see what the diplomatic situation is there, because I'm confused about it. These guys are still at war with... So can I say, like, can you stop?
I am here to listen. If you
You're my
speak
client.
honestly.
Like, can't I?
Truth will be your sharpest weapon.
Can I tell you to like back off? Although I guess you'd have to also get the other guy to back off, right? They're my military ally.
Welcome, welcome. In a spirit of
It's annoying.
greetings, honored guest.
Are these guys? And what are they? They're military allies of
We are
the
civilized
Craggus.
folk, so you may speak as you wish, and we will give you an honest answer.
What the hell? It was high. It's just moderate. Okay. Well,
I think
I don't want to trade with them. I want to take them out. But they're allied with Syracuse. It's such a problem right now, that little area. But yeah, so, well, building a barracks in this place, let's see what we can get. The question is, are we going to stop off and actually pick up some elephants before going into Rome? Like, is that the plan?
ready for battle.
Mercenary Scutari. Like, is it worth getting the next tier? I don't know if it's worth getting. What we need to do is figure out, like, what am I going to make this... What is my army makeup going to be for when we go to Rome? Well, we need some Balearic Slingers for sure.
How can I serve?
So get rid of these dudes. Oh, those are Balearic Slingers. Oh, they're the mercenary variant. This is where it gets super fucking annoying. How do I just see... Oh my god. How do I just see, like... I guess this way.
Serve the mighty Carthage.
Are they the same? 149 is their upkeep.
I live to serve the mighty Carthage.
These guys is 155. Ugh, I don't want to be comparing these two. I don't know. Check level 1 barracks. You lose those units when you go Merc barracks. I'm not too sure what you mean. Oh, these ones? You lose these units when you go Merc barracks, do you? Oh, okay. So I do have Thureos. Oh, so should I change this then to a regular barracks? And that way I'll still have the Musterfield units? Because I would like to get... I mean, they're actually not that good. I hate stats. I don't know. I don't know. Alright, so my guess is, my take from that is that if you switch to this, and what do we get from this? Just mercenaries here. I don't even want... I guess the hoplites are quite good. Okay, so I see what you're saying. Just build both. Alright, fair enough. Alright, well if we know we're going to pick up some of those guys, then we don't need to have as much units in this army. I would like to leave some of them off though, with this guy maybe, if possible.
How can I serve Carthage? I live to serve the mighty Carthage.
Let's get rid of some of these. These guys are actually pretty good. They've served me well. I'm gonna use them. I don't know how well they actually fare against Romans, thinking about it, but... You can get hoplites from Syracuse. Well, I like the hoplites we have. Plus, you can only recruit one unit. That's a good point, though. You can recruit from client states, can't you? But we can only get one unit at a time, and isn't it like random what unit you get? Make a new army. Yeah, that's what I was gonna do. I was gonna make another one here, and he's gonna stay in Iberia, but it's gonna be kind of low quality. Well, I don't know. Can't think about anything right now. Just get rid of all this shit. All right. Well, these two for sure I know I'm bringing east because they've got decent experience. I don't know about the spear units. This one I don't need either. The hoplites I'm taking with me. The archers, I don't know. The cavalry, yes. And then we want to also recruit Balearic slingers, but we can't get them until we come down here. Iberian cavalry. Should we get some of them? They look alright. They look pretty good.
It's a great and glorious thing to fight for our cause.
I like them. You wanted the ship ram... You wanted the ship ram on text. Oh yeah. Right. About that. I don't need to start recruiting now. We've got plenty of time. It's going to be like 3 or 4 turns before we can get to Corrales. Just in terms of landing our armies over there. But we have some time to figure it out.
We fight for you, my friend.
What I'd rather spend my money on is mostly like improvements on the coasts or in the towns. Because we have a bit of a food crisis. What did I say this was going to be? I can't remember. Oh yeah, this thing's going to be a farm. Alright, that's all I can afford. So I don't know. Anyway, fuck it. I'm not liking the look of that. Fucking Vivisi army just staring me down on the borders. That's why we need an army sitting here.